That's okay. That makes sense. I have this other one which has a Louis Vuitton stamp on it. Everyone always asks me, what a bag is it? He said, oh, it's from a bag. Oh, I should get a one. I'm a master photographer. I'm not a photographer.
It's on you.
Oh, you know what?
He does.
What's up? Yeah.
Oh, I gotta share some of the shit I grew.
Yeah. For real?
Yeah.
Off the top?
Perfect introduction.
At the garden?
So speaking of that, you want to give him an introduction? I'm Arthur Bell with Duke City Talk. I'm here with
Freddy Contreras.
Alright, so right now what are we doing right now?
Shit, we're at the lounge. I'm here to support my brother Fatso from Alvarado Farms. He just had a drop of his flower. Local grower and just another staple person in the cannabis community.
Gotcha. And how long have you been in the community?
I've been in the community for about a decade now. Started off as a trimmer and met Fats and asked if I want to learn how to grow weed and just kind of did some on-the-job training type shit and made my way up to it today.
What are the type of strands that you're growing currently?
So right now I'm a grower in Chatty Botanicals. We grow like Donnie Burger, Gorilla Glue #4.
Okay, that's actually what we're smoking right now.
Yeah, we have I got some Donnie right now. We have Black Marshmallow. We got some other flavors coming out stuff now.
Yeah, that's my boy Clark's favorite flavor. He fucks with that black.
You know.
So I mean, coming from where you come from, what type of hurdles did you encounter just in the business? You know what I mean? Like, whether it be having relationships that maybe didn't end the way they were supposed to, or maybe, what are some of the ups and downs of the industry?
People come, people go. I've lost, some close people in this game, but if it wasn't for them doing the things they've done, it wouldn't have propelled me to the position I'm in now. So therefore, hindsight sometimes, sneak hatred is a blessing in disguise. So, it really helped propel me forward to grow, win some awards and actually be proud of my work.
Don't run past the awards so quick. So tell them about some of them awards.
Our Donnie Burger won 3rd place for the Cannabis Cup here in New Mexico, our first year running. We also won SC Award for Best Overall Flower in the state. The following year we won a couple of gold and silver cups for some Donnie Burger and our Gorilla Glue and our Lemon Skunk.
Okay.
So,
I had some of the lemon skunk.
I grew up doing it growing medical when it was medical, so I still try to keep that standard and practice those practices till this day now that we're recreational. Because everybody's growing weed, it's just can you grow medically grade weed? You know what I'm saying? And I have family that depend on it in a medicinal way, so that's a big catalyst for myself.
Now, as a transition, like you said, everybody grows weed. I mean, you see ounces for as low as $25. And to me, that's because the quality of weed is so low and the standard is also so low. So how do you keep that high standard even though the standard isn't as high?
We just keep the same practices that got us to where we were. If it's not broke, don't fix it. However, but we still have the ability to expand our horizons like everyone else should. We've already won awards with certain strains. Now we're starting to hunt other type things to, make it appealing to, more people, So more flavors is more consumers, more consumers is good for everybody. But at the same time, finding things with specialized terpenes, that's where you're going to find the bang for your buck in this industry. Does it smoke good? What terpenes? Like for me, I'm an asthmatic, but I also smoke heavily, but I also run daily. pinene is a terpene that's in cannabis that also is a bronchodilator. So I myself can smoke, you know what I mean? It's no different than going to the mountains and breathing all the pine air and being like, yo, fresh air. That's, you know?
So when it comes to like percentages, I know a lot of times people want to say, oh, well, this one's 39%. It's more so about the terps that are going to justify the type of high and the type of smoke you get. You want to like tell them kind of the difference?
Yeah, no, absolutely. What's up, brother? Shit, it's all about terpenes, man. Like for me, when I first started in the game, I was like everyone else. I was uneducated on certain things as far as I thought percentage was the rule, you know. And although even our own selves at our grow, we grow a high percentage testing weed, but the terpene profiles that we get back on some of the tests come back, and we also have those terpene profiles laid out for each strain that we grow. And that way you can go get, you know, a more in-depth look of what strain could be specific for whatever medical need that you need.
I guess lastly would be, like, what do you love most about your job?
Man, I just, you know what they say, if you love what you do, you never work a day in your life. So, you know, growing up, you know, sticks born and bred, to do what I do now, in the age that we're living in now, is unheard of. So turning, you know, some would say a childhood hustle into you know, a livable American type dream, you know, where you can actually make money for producing medicine because you know it's out there. So, I mean, I know a competition I'm against, so, you know, I bow my hat to them, but I also want to support with everybody. Like, you know, I'm all about everybody needing to succeed and do better. So
it's enough to go around.
Yeah, I mean, you know, the people that are doing bad are going to weed themselves out. We've been here for a long time, so that's why, you know what I mean? Sales are sales, you know, good weed sells.
Actions speak louder than words. So lastly, just tell the people where they can find you at, where they can find your product, anybody else you want to shout out.
Shit, we're sold everywhere, our Greenleaf and all kinds of different spots, but we have our own spot in China Botanicals, here off of Knob Hill and one off San Mateo, or San Pedro Manal area by Via Taste. Shit, shout out to Alvarado Farms and the Lounge for hosting. Come check out my brother. Shit, thank you for, you know, growing up together, you know, going through the struggles as kids. You know, Fatso, my boy, you know, Alex running Eagle, Enchanted Botanicals Cannabis, the boys back here, and that's it.
We appreciate your time, man.
I appreciate
Look forward to seeing the growth and everything that comes from everything we've been doing.
Absolutely, brother. I appreciate you for having me, man. Always a blessing.